So today is day 2 of not smoking, and I have to admit, yesterday was a lot worse than today. Yesterday it was a matter of trying to figure out what habits I needed to do to replace when I smoked. Say for instance, when I was in my car, that was really hard because I usually smoke a lot when I'm in my car, especially driving to work. But I did vlog and I talked to y'all, so that helped a lot. And then secondly, I had to replace some of the foods I was eating, and I did this for a number of reasons, so I can go into detail about that in another video. But I replaced some of the unhealthy foods with healthy foods, and I replaced it with like avocado, fruits, veggies, cottage cheese. I need a lot of protein in my diet right now just because my job is so physical. But with that being said, today I did put the nicotine patch on, so it's not as bad and it's not as intense. Sorry, I had to cut the last video off short. There's a train that's behind our house and it gets really loud, so I didn't want to have to stop the video or keep it going and y'all not hear me. So with that being said, I took the nicotine patch off before I went to sleep, and I didn't have any bad dreams, so I can't even remember my dreams. So if you're having that kind of issue, I would recommend taking it off before you go to sleep because it will help. I didn't know that. I just wanted the nicotine to already be in my system, so I was rushing it, but you can take it off just to kind of prevent that. So if you want to get rid of that side effect, you can, or if it doesn't bother you and you want to leave it on, you can. I notice when I have really bad nightmares at night, I tend to wake up extremely full of anxiety and stress, and I don't like it. It makes me feel really funky for the day, so I just decided not to do that at all. So today hasn't been as bad as yesterday, and like I said, I'm trying to stay positive and I'm trying to keep it in my head. This is exactly what I want to do. So with that being said, I'm trying to remain positive and keep my head up, and I hope you all do the same because like I said, we're on this journey together and it's hard. For whatever reason you're watching this video, whether it be for education purposes or if you're trying to quit smoking, just know that you can do it. Be proud of yourself, because knowing that you have a problem as well as wanting to quit, it's hard, but you have to retrain your brain to replace that habit with something else, just not another bad addiction. So I want to let y'all know that replacing it with healthier things is going to make the biggest difference. So keep your head up, and I will end up vlogging on my way to work, and I will talk to you soon. Love ya. Mwah. Why did I ever get myself started smoking? Once you start, it's hard to stop. The frustration, the boredom. I don't know what I'm even supposed to do. It takes 5 minutes to smoke a whole cigarette. 5. And I can't figure out what to do with my time. Now this is what you call torture. And nobody did this to me but me. Thanks. I still don't know what to do. Oh, maybe I should just drink my good for you Diet Pepsi. Oh, it's not so good for you because they put aspartame back in it. When did they put aspartame back in Diet Pepsi? Now I'm going to have to change out my Diet Pepsi for another addiction because water just doesn't cut it for me. In reality, non-smokers, what do you do with your time? I have no clue. The struggle is real. So one of the issues is trying to figure out things to do while you're quitting smoking. So I'm off Tuesday and the rest of the week until Friday. So what I'm going to do is, in that time frame, I'm going to figure out things to do when I'm bored, when I'm craving, when I'm getting ready to go to work. So thank God, because the craving is so strong, but I'll figure it out. And then I'll make a list. So I'll create a separate video aside from the vlogs that I'll have a list down on things that you can do to quit smoking. There is plenty of stuff to do. Like my Netflix is on right now. I could be watching a movie. However, like I said, I'm getting ready to go to work. It's just a matter of things to do when you don't have anything planned. So that's the hardest part so far. So yeah, go us. No, we got this. Alright, so day 2 of driving to work and not smoking. It is raining today, so it's really gross outside. I know in my last video I said that I love storms. I do love storms and I have a slight obsession with them, but I hate rain, if that makes sense. I like thunder and lightning, but I legit hate rain. Hold on. This curb is so tight right there, so yeah. And it's flooded a little bit. But again, I hate rain. I don't like it when it's cloudy. It kind of sours my mood. And so it just makes me really sad. And I know that's pretty intense feelings, but it's just the reality. But like I said, I'm on my way to work. I did pack my lunch. I packed a plate that has cottage cheese, strawberries, bananas, a few pieces of cube cheese because I love cheese. In case you didn't notice, I'm obsessed with cheese, always have been. And sorry for the shakiness, I'm hitting some bumps. Try it like this, but yeah. So I'm gonna try to get this up on YouTube before I go to work. And I uploaded the video yesterday and that was the day I filmed. So I uploaded it the same day I filmed and I'm going to try to do the same today. So hopefully it goes up today. It is April 15th. So my cravings aren't as bad. I don't think it's necessarily the cravings as much as it is wanting something to do. And everything in my life revolved around smoking. Everything I did when I drove somewhere, I had a specific time frame when and how many cigarettes I would smoke. At home, I would always smoke after I ate or right when I woke up and took my dogs out for a walk. And then it kind of becomes so mundane, but it's also such a it's such a habit that it's part of your life. It's almost like breathing and eating, but it's in the breathing in the sense that you do it automatically without even thinking about it. So yesterday when I had those few cigarettes, not smoking those few cigarettes, I still had a few cigarettes left in the pack that I didn't finish, but I went in the morning, I woke up and I went to grab one. Like it wasn't something I was even thinking about. I'm sorry, there is an ambulance coming up and I want to make sure I'm not going where it's going. So anyways, it's just like, it's a like you don't even realize you're doing it. You don't realize that you were just grabbing for a cigarette. It's more subconscious that you're doing it. So that's what's really hard for me, I think, is trying to figure out what to do instead of smoking, especially when I'm bored and I don't have a whole lot of time to sit there and watch a movie or something like that. I need to figure out different ways to do stuff instead of smoking. So that's where I was talking about coming up with a list that can help not only me, but also help you. Also, my biggest fear was gaining weight. Woo! My biggest fear was gaining weight when I stopped smoking. Now, I told you I have a lot of reasons why I got all this healthy food yesterday, and one of the reasons being is I didn't want to replace cigarettes with food. I didn't want that to be a reason to eat instead of smoking. I didn't want to replace that kind of habit with another habit. So I got healthy food, so when I do get hungry or when I do start craving, I can eat. I can eat as much as I want, because pretty much veggies and fruits, you can eat anything you would like, or as much. I mean, it just depends on the person. You're not going to sit there and eat a whole thing of, you know, healthy foods. It is really flooded outside, so I'm really, my eyes are like glued to this road, because sometimes it gets flooded, and in certain parts you may hydroplane, and I don't like hydroplaning. It's scary. Although I do love sliding and skidding out in the snow during the winter when nobody's around, where nobody can get hurt and nothing can get hit. So yes, so that's how my day has been. It's been a little stressful. They say that your third day up until about 2 weeks is the hardest. I can't really imagine. It makes me nervous, but I think staying home and staying away from temptation would have been the best thing for me. I did plan on quitting smoking on a Tuesday because I don't work, but I decided to do it over the weekend. So I don't know what I think half the time. I don't even know if I think sometimes. But granted, I think this is the best thing I've ever done. My lungs feel a lot better, and it's only been a couple of days. I mean, they feel a lot better. Sorry, the water is like high down this road. And people are probably driving past me. Why is she vlogging and got her phone out? But anyways, so I did lose a pound from yesterday, which I was excited about. But yesterday I didn't really eat anything except for, I mean, I did eat, but I ate cottage cheese, I had strawberries, I had a banana, 2 bananas, I had avocado and toast. That's my favorite. I'm obsessed. And I had lots of water. And then when I got home from work, I had a protein shake. I got this whey protein, and it's a powder form. It's strawberry. It tastes so good. It literally tastes like a strawberry milkshake. It's so good. And I put almond milk in it. It's vanilla almond milk, and I think it's unsweetened, but it's really good. It's really good. So I need the extra protein to start rebuilding my cells and my muscles, because my job is so physical that I have had such a hard time getting used to it. So I figured getting a lot more healthy food that's more filled with protein and things like that is going to be a lot more helpful. I'm not going to drink a lot of protein shakes, and I'm basically replacing it with a meal. And I don't know if there was a wreck or what this guy was doing, but he's on the wrong side of the road. Gotta love the way people drive sometimes. And now there's this guy that's sitting in the middle of the road. I mean, at an intersection. So I don't know what's going on with people. But anyways, I'm getting ready to get off here, because I do have to pay attention to the road a little bit more, even though I am. But keep your all's head up. You'll get there. It's hard, but you really have to want it in order to achieve it. So if you really want it, you can do it. I promise you. You just have to really want it. And it is hard, and I'm not going to tell you it's easy. It's hard, but it's worth it. And I can't wait to show the benefits of it being worth it, just by showing you how I feel and how I improve, not only mentally but physically as well. So we'll get there, and we could do this together. And don't forget that you got this. You really have this. I believe in you. A lot of people believe in you, and we'll get it. We'll get through it. So alright, y'all, have a good day, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Love you. Bye.